Right, so, hi guys, welcome to Artificial Fun, episode I Don't Care Anymore, and we
Episode
are
0.
talking about E3 and Steam sales and stuff going on. It's been a really slow week this week. Because of obviously
releases, not for
for
news.
releases,
There's been
not
a
for
lot of
news. There's been a lot of news for releases. I'm not going to have our usual banner on Facebook or Twitter, sorry, because there's like 9 games coming out next week and literally, and there's like nothing really of note. So we'll talk about those quickly or something. No, we won't. But there's been quite Super 3D Noah's Ark, and was it Cycle Racing Simulator or something?
And now there's a place for every kind of game.
Cycle Racing Simulator?
It's cycle race. It's a cyclist manager. 2015.
Cyclist manager.
Oh,
so you're not actually.
You're not even cycling.
You're managing.
You're managing the cyclists.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Right. Well, there's something for everyone. Let's go into our first topic. Google launches YouTube Gaming. Big one. Cameron?
I don't know much about it. As far as my understanding is,
Well,
it's just like a
there's-
section of YouTube that, like, they've already got topics for everything. I guess it's just a better thing for games. That's my understanding.
I mean, there's not really much to get, is there? It's going to be YouTube. Basically, I'll just read out the article because it's a very small article. YouTube Gaming is a new app and website that will deliver videos, live streams, and community features to gamers. It's basically Google's ready to take on Twitch in a big way. The new project was revealed at a special event in LA today, which was on Friday. And the app and site will launch this summer, starting in the US and the UK. It's going to be supporting some more videos on the site. Then more than 25,000 games will each have their own page. Blah blah blah. Yeah. So it just looks like it's just going to be doing exactly what YouTube should have done a while ago. And here's the thing. Twitch should never have been allowed to be made. So listen to me first before you just start killing me.
Yeah.
In terms of, obviously we're using Twitch now, but what I'm saying is that YouTube is huge, okay, and gaming videos on YouTube has been huge for. Or big, at least, not huge, but it's been big for years. It's been big before Twitch came along. YouTube should have capitalized on that like a long time ago. And even when Twitch was in its infancy and it was growing quite rapidly, YouTube still had time. But Twitch is now huge. It's been bought by Amazon, as we know, a couple of months ago now, a few months ago now. This is what I mean by Twitch should never have been should have been allowed to get to this size.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's good because there's competition. It means that both the companies are going to be pushing each other, and it means there's going to be it's going to be healthy for the industry, which is a good thing. And that's great because it means that we're always going to be YouTube will bring out something. Like a cool feature, then Twitch would have to bring something out that competes against it, and then maybe if like YouTube brought out a bad service, then Twitch would have to compete and say this is call them out on that or whatever. So it's good competition, but YouTube were in such a position before that they should never have allowed Twitch to come along and take away that market share.
That's pretty valid.
They had so long.
Well, people only thought Twitch was a big thing after the acquisition because that's what puts things on the map for people.
Sure, but it was already in the tens of millions of users.
Yeah, it was really established, but a lot of people in business, a lot of businesses don't notice other businesses until they actually.
No, YouTube.
Make
Google knew Twitch was around for a long
Google
time.
Was looking to buy Twitch.
Google were thinking of
Yeah.
buying
They,
Twitch.
They
I mean,
did have that going.
yeah.
Kind of fell through. They wanted to have their hands in how Twitch.
Also,
ran.
remember. Yeah, I mean, also remember that investors talk to one another. So as soon as like Twitch got to like second round funding, I mean, it would have been on the radar for Google or YouTube. They would have already known about it. Word would have spread. Because the thing is that they are a direct competitor. It's like when that new video website came out. What was it called? It begins with a V.
Vimeo?
Not Vimeo. It was a new one. The one that loads of YouTubers have been like talking about it recently. It's like a paid service, but then you get like.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I can't think of what it's
I
called.
can't remember what it's called.
They were moving over to it because of how YouTube was working.
Yeah, because they're starting to restrict people on advertisements and stuff. It's really bugging me. Not Vimeo.
Not sure.
I need to find out now because it's gonna bug me otherwise.
YouTube competitor. Vessel.
Vessel, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first result. Cool.
So Vessel are YouTube's new competitor in the, well, not competitor yet because I mean they've still got a long way. They're still small, but it's another opportunity for YouTube to really screw up if people start moving over to Vessel because YouTube basically. Sorry, not to keep on talking. I know I've been talking now for about 3 minutes, but with the problem with YouTube is that they've been so slow to adapt to their surroundings that you've got all these little companies who are starting to nibble away at their market shares in different areas where people are it's becoming more popular to see things in other areas. I mean, things like. I know we could argue this point forever, but like things like Vines, I mean, like small short clips and like comedy series have been going for ages on YouTube.
Yeah.
They haven't been supporting them at all.
I don't get how that's like. I get how it's popular, but I don't get how people can become famous on Vine.
Well,
I don't understand.
The reason being is because you need to be incredibly. Okay, the videos, you've got 7 seconds to make a comedy clip to make you laugh. Some of them are just easy gags, but some of them, I mean, you have to edit them perfectly to get the laugh that you want to get out of it. And like, so the guys who do it and do it well, like King Batch and some of these other guys, they are so good at making comedy within 7 seconds that they are just the skill is really there. There's a lot of skill in it, but because I mean, imagine you've only got 7 seconds to build enough of a story that you care about the person you're about to laugh at, and then they have to do something stupid, and then you have to relate to that, and then then it has to give you enough time to laugh for that 1 second at the end or whatever. I mean, like that's 7 seconds. You've got to fit a lot in there. So I don't know. That's my take on it. But my point is that there's been so many things that's going to start nibbling away at YouTube's market share, and they've had so much time to respond to. The problem is their service is just terrible towards the people who provide the videos for them, who actually give them their content. YouTube do nothing for them, except for send them a plaque once they get past 100,000 users.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. They've been getting a bit better.
They're getting better now, but they should have been doing this for years. They should have been improving this for years, and they have done nothing for years. So yeah. Chris, your thoughts? You've been really silent.
Not much to say. If they're actually going to fill in all the gaps that Twitch has left, then that could be a thing. And they already have a lot of. Sorry.
I'm curious about how their streaming service will be, just because like YouTube streaming has been kind of bad. Like I guess the service works pretty well, and like well enough that there's no issues. But like their community just like their chat basically, it doesn't involve anyone properly. Like it's not integrated right. Twitch is a lot better for that, and that's kind of what makes Twitch what it is. So YouTube gaming is going to need to do that.
Yeah, for sure. No, I mean, like in the end, YouTube gaming. The thing is that they're allowing people to watch videos. They obviously they allow people to watch videos later. People have already got, if they've got a Twitch account, they're more than likely to have a YouTube account already. And because all of their videos that they are subscribed to are already on YouTube, it's just gonna be easier. Because I mean, think about it. If you have a live show on Twitch, and you miss it, I think you can still watch it later on.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Been, getting rid of that so slowly.
Yeah. But the thing is, with YouTube, you can just click watch later, and it will record it, and you can just watch it later. I mean, that is so convenient. That even though I'm kind of annoyed that they haven't done it until now, I'm glad that they're doing it now, because it means I won't be using. I mean, I use Twitch on a regular basis, but I don't really. But if YouTube came out with it, I don't know. I think I might actually just stop using Twitch. I might just use YouTube all the time, because it would just be more convenient for me.
Honestly, I just care about who's on what service.
Yeah, that's true. But then if there are people on Twitch, what if all the people on Twitch that you like move over to YouTube? Or what if they stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time? If there's a way of doing that.
I don't know. Depends on what service is better, or if one's chat is better.
Because, I mean, the situation I'm in is that, and this is obviously the way that Google have played it very, very well, is that I've got a Nexus 7, I've got an HTC One, I've got Google Chrome on my computer, which is always logged into my Google Plus account.
Yeah.
That's linked to my YouTube, my Gmail, my Google Chrome, my Play Store, all of the apps on my phone, and you can see where I'm going with this. It's everything is connected via Google now for me, and there's no reason for me to then break that by going to, say, Twitch or Vessel.
Mm-hmm.
True.
So YouTube and Google just need to, if they pull up their socks, they can dominate every market. They just need to get their services right for the content creators.
If done right, they can. If done wrong, they can still be alright.
Oh, they'll always be alright. It's just that I'd rather have it all in one area.
Yeah.
Okay, right. I think we should go on to the next topic.
Yeah.
Chris, do you want to go on to the next topic?